Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Wednesday, January 7th, 2026. The year is going fast. The verse of the day in devotional is Acts 28:1. Acts 28:1, which reads, "Now when they had escaped, they then found out that the island was called Malta." And the devotional title is Paul Shipwrecked. Paul had been arrested and imprisoned for preaching about Jesus. As a Roman citizen, he appealed to Caesar and was eventually sent under armed guard by ship to Rome to await a trial. During a long, difficult journey, a violent storm overcame their ship. Trying to stay afloat, they threw most of their cargo overboard and even began stripping off the heavy equipment from the ship itself. For 2 weeks, the storm drove the 276 people on board the ship across the Adriatic Sea. Eventually, the fierce waves and winds pushed them against a reef and started to break the ship apart. The soldiers wanted to kill all the prisoners, including Paul, in order to keep them from escaping. But then the centurion assigned to Paul wanted to keep Paul alive, and he commanded everyone to abandon the ship and make their way to shore. They stayed on the island of Malta until they were able to secure safe passage to Rome, where Paul was under house arrest for at least 2 more years. This, however, allowed Paul to teach about Jesus Christ to many people unhindered by threats or violence. Now, why do you think God spared Paul's life but kept him a prisoner to the Roman soldiers? Sometimes things happen to us and we don't understand why. And it's funny because I was just talking about this to my mother-in-law yesterday. It's funny. We always get confirmation of what we talk about. But sometimes we don't understand. God knows our plans. We only know as far as we can see, and not even that. Sometimes the things we think is happening or has happened to ruin our day, to ruin our week, to ruin our month, to ruin the year, because for whatever reason, we may not see it right then and there why it happened, what had to happen, but the Lord knows. And in every circumstance, every opportunity, we have to take and talk about the Lord. It doesn't mean that our conversation has to be 24/7 about Jesus. Just make it often. Seize the opportunity to do that, to bring the Lord in existence to others. Like yesterday I was talking to my mother-in-law and I saw my next door neighbor and I went and I think I made the same connection yesterday. But this is all ways of the Lord telling me that my thought, it's right on point. I don't know, guys. Sometimes we complicate life. Sometimes no, we definitely complicate life a lot of the times. And we don't see what is right there in front of us. We overthink and overanalyze, and hello, that is me 100%. But there's one thing that I'm sure is that the Lord knows what's best for me. May His will be done always, not mine, because I certainly do not know what is better for me. Don't lose hope. You may find yourself in a shipwreck, having to swim ashore because you feel that you're drowning in whatever circumstance, issues, problems. But trust me, trust the Lord. Don't trust me, trust the Lord. Believe me, trust the Lord. Give Him everything to Him. Give everything to Him. Take my burdens, take my anxieties, take my stress, take my worries, Lord, and guide me and show me and open my spiritual senses so that I can hear you, hear your guidance. and follow your plans and your steps, Lord. Sometimes we don't understand why things happen the way they do, and sometimes we do, but most of the times we don't. Sometimes the things that happens to us, we won't even know it until we get to heaven. Anyways, have an amazing, blessed day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, all of my videos are on YouTube. Dagmara for Jesus, that's with the number 4 for Jesus. Dagmara for Jesus. Because anything and everything I do, I just want to glorify his name. Be safe and be blessed.